As a parent, how can you tell if your child is just a late talker or has autism, which is a neurodevelopmental disorder? Let's go through a simple way of identifying any of this so you know when to speak to your pediatrician or a psychologist. Hi, I am Miss Aban, your licensed psychologist. The biggest thing to look for is the difference between speech and communication. Speech is actually words, whilst communication is everything else. A late talker has speech delay, but they can actually interact with you in every other way. They can make good eye contact, they can point at things they want, or they can nod yes or no, and they can also understand what you are saying when you send them on simple errands. With a late talker, the words aren't just coming. But for a child with autism, the delay isn't just words, it is how they connect with others. Let's look at these few clear signs so that you are able to identify them early. First, they might not respond to their name. You can call them several times and they would not respond nor look up. Many parents even think their child has a hearing problem, but in fact, their hearing is fine. Second, they struggle to use gestures. Instead of pointing a water to you when they are thirsty and look at you, a child with autism might just grab your hand and pull you to the fridge or where the water is kept without looking at you. They might prefer using your hand more as a tool instead of using gestures. Third, they often prefer to be in their own world. They might prefer to play alone, doing repetitive things like lining up a shoe or just spinning the wheel of a toy over and over. Here is also a quick test to buttress your observation. If your child hears a loud noise, do they point at it, look at where the noise is coming from, and look back at you? A late talker usually will, but a child with autism might not. In our culture, people often say, oh, the dad or the mom or an uncle spoke late, and that is what the child might be experiencing. But please, early intervention can actually change lives. Trust your gut as a parent and bring it up to your pediatrician or a psychologist if you notice any of these signs. Follow for part 2, where we learn about a child being just playful or having ADHD. Save and share this video with your partner or a parent who might need to hear this.